Folks, welcome. It is a misery Friday after a terrible, no good, very bad Thursday night football against the Houston Texans, courtesy of the Buffalo Bills. 4 days after scoring 6 touchdowns, Josh Allen scored 0. We'll hand out some blame pie, see who's hungry for the weekend, and get into it. Let's go.
We all need a place where we can be ourselves, somewhere you can leave all your worries on the shelf, and whether you win or lose, you can count on me, and I can count on you. You know the train never stops. This train never stops. You know the train never stops. This train never stops. You know the train never stops. This train never stops. You know the train never stops. You know the train never stops.
Folks, welcome on in. It is Trainwreck today, episode 34, 33, 33. Larry Bird, Grant Hill coming in at you. I'm Maniac. We got Slick L in the saddle to my left. We got Dreamboat Don on the ones and twos, and of course, producer Alec to make sure we are on our best behavior here on Trainwreck Sports, heard of Buffalo Network. Thank you for joining us, folks. It wasn't fun to enter the sports talk today. It wasn't fun to reminisce or think about going forward. You've had tough losses for the Sabres. You've had tough losses for UB teams, and UB men's obviously holding their own. And then you have last night, an absolute, it felt like an egg. They were in it till the very end. They were 20 yards away from pay dirt. They overcame a 4th and 27 with the game on the line. But Slick, Bills fall short in Houston, and we've got a lot of questions and a lot of angry fans.
A lot of questions and angry fans for sure. Felt like the guys were in quicksand all night last night. One after the other, visiting the blue tent like it was a vacation resort, which is never good. And Josh just getting put on his behind by this D-line of the Texans all night, basically. The receiver problems came back, apart from a couple standouts. But, yeah, just ugly start to finish, Don.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm having a blast. I'm having a blast today. Everything's great. Everything's fun.
I'm fine.
Everything's good. But yeah, watching last night's game is like that meme with the Chihuahua with like the Vietnam footage going.
Oh my god, the whole time.
It was like that where it was just there was we got our tailgate talk. We get our footage. I feel like that whole second half, the cameras were in the pockets and we were just standing there speechless. I mean, allowing 3 points, your defense finally gets going. And your offense can't move down the field. Oddly reminiscent of the Miami game where we score early and it looks like it's going to be great and it looks like things are going exactly to plan. And that was stop the count, end the game there. So yeah, rough.
Yeah, just my quick ram before we get into the specific tirades of it. The last month and all season, it's been a lack of offensive consistency. 5 days ago, you had us blow the doors off the Tampa Bay Bucks. Receivers are running all over the place. It didn't even seem like anything was happening 10 yards downfield in this game. Obviously, Houston has the number one defense. It's a short week. I totally get all these factors. There's paid professionals on the other side. There's Joe Brady, who's getting rumored for all these head coaching jobs. How do you not make adjustments? How do you not move the pocket for Josh Allen when he's literally just getting lambasted? Now, part of that is on Josh Allen, too. It wasn't exactly like 2 seconds, and he was getting sacked every time. There were times where he was running around trying to make Superman plays, which is what we want him to do, and that ended up with some Superman damage. There were a couple times where we lost 10, 15 yards in those situations. It didn't help with field position. If I tell you guys at halftime of that 2016 game that Houston is getting 3 points in the second half, we're feeling great. We're feeling like that game is ours for sure. But they couldn't get it done because they couldn't find any consistency. There was not even consistency. There was nothing to be found offensively in the second half, basically until it really came down to it when you were on your final shots. Speaking of shots, Shakir. I don't want to see any more Shakir like mini bubble screens the rest of the season. I want this guy to get the ball open in space. I want him running routes. It's different when you have a Ty Johnson on a swing bubble that like kind of came at the last second and developed as it went. The teams are seeing these short screens to Shakir right away, and it's only putting him in a position to take more hits. So, and that's one of your best receivers. So again, I know you're without the Kincaid of it all. I know you're without some other receivers with the shuffle and everything, but we have to use Khalil Shakir a lot better in this offense. I think you started to see shades of that last night when he was making some plays downfield. Obviously, I'm not saying throw hook and ladders to him every time, but there was that one. What was it? Was it 4th and 13 or 3rd and 13? Where he made the guy miss, he caught the ball in the swing, and he juked the guy. I'm saying, this guy can make plays. Let's try to give him an opportunity where it's not just running through a tunnel or like the plays are already set up. Let Shakir make plays. I think that'll help the offense find a little bit more consistency because Cook is still good. You've got Josh Allen. You're going to get Kincaid back. We got to use Shakir better. On the defensive side, this bothers me the most. It's like it's not. It's look at the last three road games we played: Miami, Atlanta, Houston. We got slaughtered on defense in the first half of those games. Each time, we allowed 16 to Miami, we allowed 20 to Houston, and we allowed, I think it was 20 to Atlanta. And then we make adjustments, and all of a sudden, in all those second halves, we were virtually lights out. I know that Miami got the points up there, but that was only because we didn't score on offense. Eventually, they scored on us. Atlanta, we held in the second half. Houston, we held in the second half. What is happening where we can't prep for these games? We get owned in the first half, but then we somehow find a way to light it up in the second half. That's on coaching to me. So I know people get pissed at the players. I know there's certain things happening, but just like the consistent lack, like when you find yourself in the same situation 3 to 5 times, that's on the coaching. That's on the organization. So, I mean, the O-line, like they were great against Tampa Bay, but they were terrible against Miami and Houston. So where does that land you? I know we're talking about good defense. And just final, before you guys get into this, and we got a lot more to get on the Bills. Who is like the leader of this team right now? Because when I look at Josh Allen on the sideline being like, what are we doing? That makes me feel like he's not really in charge. He's more of a cog on the wheel. Is this like the McDermott, because obviously we try to run turnover free, efficient, everything. We kind of realized you have to unleash Josh Allen. At a certain point, it's time to just put Josh Allen in like the president's like seat. You know what I mean? Like what he says goes for this season. It might be 2023 status. But I think we have to defer to him the rest of the way because it doesn't seem like anything else is working out slick.
No, yeah, absolutely. That was very unsettling seeing him say those words on the sideline, whether it's the Joe Brady scheme or McDermott scheme prep coming into the game. Like you said, we're clearly not prepared for most of these first halves. And when Josh is on the same page, that's never a good sign. in terms of that. So I agree with you. Do whatever you can that Josh wants to help this football team continue to win or start winning games again, because right now it's not working, whatever it is. And you were saying that Josh is trying to play Superman a lot of those plays. A lot of those scrambling plays were like double the length of a usual Josh Allen Superman play because no one's open. He had to double scramble back like almost 3 times each play to even try and find a receiver open. Just gave that D-line that much more time to go get him. Not great.
Yeah, you mentioned the defense. I want to mention, how are you not getting to Mills last night? No sacks? No sacks. Like, what's going on? They have one of the worst offensive lines in the league. We can't get to this guy? You're like, that was unbelievable. We have someone in the chat saying Bobby's calling the play in the first half, then McD takes over. Maybe.
That's been the people have been on that conspiracy a lot.
But that'd be wild. Why even bother letting him call anything?
That's the thing. After you've seen Atlanta, after you've seen Miami, why even give him the first half play calling? After you've seen the first half against Tampa Bay last week, they allowed 20 points last week in the first half.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing on the defensive side of the ball? And it's like, you're going to get Ed Oliver back, yes. Terrell Bernard's probably out for an extended period. He had the cast, doesn't. Maxwell Hairston left the game.
Yeah.
I mean, you're in a lot of trouble. And it's just, that's made this especially like terrible because it's like, you beat the Chiefs, you're there. You're like, nobody can say they're more of a Super Bowl favorite than you after that. You lose to the Dolphins. No one can say they're less pathetic than you after that. You beat the Bucs. Yeah, there are holes on defense, but you're reminded that you have the best QB in the league who done something that only, twice it's been done in the history of 8,000 games. You have this game where it's like, who cares? Because if you can't organize it, if you can't get it together, what does it all mean?
I mean, short week. They're on a short week too. They played Sunday.
Yes.
So, and Josh Allen, I love you, but you're talking about playing Superman. It wasn't even that. I mean, the guy's decision making last night was just shot. He has a hole to run in. He pulls up and throws. Kind of gets hurt because he wouldn't take off and run there. Then later on, he's stepping up in the pocket right into guys. He's not swinging out. Like you said, he's extending the play too long when you just throw it away. And then the end of the game, the pick, Knox is wide open. No one was within 5 yards of him, and he can't see that. I love you, Josh. But I don't know if you're seeing ghosts last night or what. I don't know what you were on. I don't know what you were on last night. He stunk. I'm going to say it. No one likes to say it. Josh Allen stunk the second half.
No Bills fan likes to give Josh Allen any blame, like, truthfully, because it's just not fun. It's not sexy. That's our guy. And truthfully, it's like, again, when you're blaming Josh Allen, you're blaming, like, Superman for, like, knocking over a building while he was, like, fighting like an alien. So it's truly a tough spot to be in as far as, like, Buffalo fans go. But yeah, I mean, he deserves some credit. When the offense can't find the end zone for the final 54 minutes of a game.
Barely found the red zone.
Yeah. It's not like they were getting into it every time. They were going 3 and out, 5 and out for most of this, what felt like the second and third quarter.
And
for sure.
Insult to injury, there's a few things we got to mention. Prater missed extra point. Cost us a field goal, potentially overtime. We get a field goal, go to OT, and squeak out with an ugly W. No one cares. No one cares.
So much better.
No one cares. No one cares.
Than 7-4 for sure.
Yeah. So I mean, and again, like if you miss a 45-yarder, that's one thing. Okay, things happen. You miss an extra point in a dome. We're inside of a dome and we're missing extra points.
And not like it squeaked by. There was pretty atrocious kick, actually.
Yeah, well, never had a shot.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not saying Bass has to come back next week.
You up?
All I'm saying, this is all I'm saying, is that to say that Prater, because Prater's 42, he's just done it longer, that's why he's better than Bass?
Basically the argument
there's really no situation where Prater, like right at this point, where Prater has a significant advantage over Bass. There isn't.
No, I think it was just a hot hand type of thing.
It was a hot hand.
Yeah.
Bass' career or something in the final 2 minutes of a game in a tied or trailing situation, I forget what it is. He's like 11 of 12 or 12 of 13. So when it comes to a clutch situation, they need, kickers miss like the in-betweeners all the time, as evidenced by Matt Prater missing the extra point. But I'm saying if that's the only reason you're not going to bring back Tyler Bass, why are you sacrificing like that distance on a potential like 55 to 65 yarder that you might need when they're both basically the same net?
makes me just wonder like how healthy T-Bass actually is.
I mean, yeah.
Like, but it's been so long. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. Like, right? Like they signed Gabe Davis in August. Nobody said he was going to be out till November. They said he was still dealing with something, and it's like these things linger. And yeah, I'm sure someone.
And
will
I mean, like if
on
you're
that.
a kicker and you have a groin injury that's lingering, that's like public enemy number one.
I also want to go back to talking about the offense. A lot of people, you look at the score and you're like, all right, we were in it till the end. Let's not forget one of these touchdowns was a kick return.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. It was not the offense. So the offense put up one.
They put up them for like 2.5 quarters.
One touchdown, and it's on the first drive of the game. Right? Or
yes. It might have been second, but yeah, it was very early.
But early. So
it was like 9 minutes left in the first quarter.
Yeah. And so good torpedoing off of that. We got people in the chat. Thoughts on firing Brady? I mean, not now. Right? It's too late in the season.
That's a great segue to get into our final segment here for the Bills Buffalo football recap of it all. We've got some blame pie, boys. You got an appetite?
A little bit.
I'm sick to my stomach.
So what we'll do is we'll take 100% of the pie, and who deserves what blame. I am gonna go with biggest part of the blame pie. I would say is the first half defense out of everything. I mean, I can say the offense is a whole unit, but then I can't break down like the middle things. If you're looking at a piece of it, I'm looking at like 35% first half defense. Maybe, let me see on my blame pie. Where'd it go? Oh, sorry. 35% first half defense. I am going to go 28% Joe Brady because he couldn't adjustment and get out of there. I'm going to go 17% Bills O-line. I'm going to go 5% Allen. And what's that leave me at? I got 40. I got 45. I'm going to go 15% McDermott.
Oh, you're crunching numbers over
there.
Yeah,
so I got my blame pie is 35% first half defense, 28% Brady, 17% Bills O-line, 15% McDermott, and 5% Allen for last night. I think that does a pretty decent job of summing it up. What do you got?
Yeah, I'm going to keep it on the 5s and 0s just to make things a little easier on myself. I'm going to go Allen 10, O-line probably 15, first half defense. Actually, I'll go Brady first, so I'm at 15. Give Brady 45.
Wow, half the pie.
Almost.
Okay, so Brady at 45.
45 so I got 40 left. Jeez, I can't put that all on the defense.
Wait, you're counting your 15 and 10 because then you have 30% left.
Oh, and 10. Yeah, that's right. 30 left. Yeah, I'll give that to defense.
Okay, so run us back real quick.
30%.
45 Brady, 30 defense, and then what's the other 25%?
10 Josh Allen, 15% O-line.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to keep it simple. There's only 4 ways to split this for me. 20% D-line, 30% O-line, and the other 50% even split 25-25 Joe Brady and Josh Allen.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I think
you're letting McDermott off scot-free.
I mean, 3 points in the second half. The last drive of this first half was bad, but like if your offense can't put up more than one touchdown with the MVP, well, I'm not putting that on McDermott. And if I have my MVP tossing his helmet saying, what are we doing? And he can't get on the same page as Joe, doesn't have any say in that play calling. I mean, what's going on between the two of them? I'm going to put them as a package deal. Like I said, 50% for both of them. You know, they made their beds, sleep in it today, brother.
You kind of do like acknowledge McDermott in the pie too with the defense a little bit. I feel like,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, well, the D line couldn't get home, so yeah. I mean, he's
I mean, D line and first half defense definitely what it comes down to for there.
This isn't in the brief, but one more thing. I think we need to address this because someone is going to mention it. Are things different with Keon dressed?
Last night,
my God. Last night, I was saying bring him out in the second half with pads on. What do you have to lose?
Can you do that?
Truthfully, in a game,
I don't think you legally can. But
the Houston games the last 2 years have been like crazy similar. Last year, we lost 23-20.
Yes.
This year, we lost 23-19. Felt like in neither game, nobody could get open on the Buffalo Bills side of the ball. Nobody get open. The difference last year, we did get a 60-yard touchdown reception for Coleman. Not saying it makes a difference, but yeah, when you dress 5 receivers and Khalil Shakir's in the blue tent 4 minutes in, you're probably wishing you had a little depth. I'm not saying it makes a difference. I'm just saying in a game where nobody can get open, who knows? For sure.
Tough.
I don't know. Addressing 5 receivers to start.
Crazy. It's 1996. Reaction Sabres. They got a game tonight against the Chicago Blackhawks, and I'm already triggered, Slick, because they're minus 180, even though my guy UPL is in the net.
Him is back.
Him is back.
The one's up. Yeah, I was shocked, frankly, when I woke up and saw this line, because you don't quite often get that after a 6-2 loss, especially at home. So we'll see. Things might be up tonight. We'll see, though. The Blackhawks look like a good team. That adds on to the speculation with this line. I don't know what you think, Don, but
I just have to say, Blackhawks. Did you see how Bedard got an unsportsmanlike penalty, like right after like taking a shot on a breakaway?
No,
like he's coming in practically on a breakaway. Guys giving him a little business. Could have been a hook. And he shoots. I think goalie makes a save, immediately goes while the plays go the other way to the ref, and he's like, oh, and then barking at him, and then gets the unsportsmanlike. So I thought, I don't know, that's just funny for a hockey player to do that. You don't see that often. Listen,
he had a hat trick.
Listen, I am full on delusional. I have drank the Kool-Aid. It's coursing through my veins.
Was there something in that Kool-Aid?
I think the Sabres are in a perfect position right now.
He's on the verge of like a cult death.
They're only listen. If you were to tell me they serve, like we got Norris coming back, he's skating. We got Zucker coming back. If you were to tell me we were going through the injuries and no Darlene, and we'd still only be 4 points out of a playoff spot, I would take that any day. 4 points, right? Maybe it's 6. Hold on. Let me get these. 4
or 6, either way. That's good.
But that's what I mean.
Early on, a lot of games left.
Spin zone. I think we're in the perfect position to make a run.
With the points back.
It
has to do with their inability to play consistently.
We're in a perfect
and truly
position.
With the standings, it has to do with the fact.
All right, yeah, so 6 points, but we're in a perfect position to make a run. We have our depth coming back. UPL's in net. This is a get back right game. You know.
I'm all for UPL. The Beer Sabres making its debut.
Exactly.
We should get a huge pop of that. Maybe that's the minus 180. All I'm saying is that this is a dangerous spot for the Buffalo Sabres.
Very dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
But let's get back on the
I'm Ryan minus 1.5. I think this is a get right game. I think we blow them out 7-2.
7-2.
7-2.
Tage Nets 1 or
Tage
how many?
Nets 2. Yep. Tage Nets 2. Tuck finally wakes the fuck up. Tuck wakes up the fuck up and gets 1.
Are we gonna wake up for UB basketball? 5-0 start.
I think everyone has to.
Yeah, getting some
or
respect
stay
in the
asleep
mid-major rankings as well.
And the words of Dewey Crocs, either wake up or stay asleep.
Yeah, if you're still sleeping, stay in bed.
Yeah, he does. He does love to still stay in bed. Monday, we're hosting Virginia Military Institute. Then we go on the road to Bucknell, at Canisius next Saturday. Home against Bonaventure December 6th. UMBC on the road. That's an NCAA team. Then East Carolina. Then we're beginning MAC play. How long could this team stay undefeated for? Nate Oates in 2018-19, the greatest season in UB men's basketball history. Many say started 11-0.
Sounds like we could get to that UMBC spot.
It does.
In pretty good standing.
I mean, I feel like if we're undefeated against Canisius, we have to go.
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that that's at UB?
Yeah.
I think that's Saturday.
That's Saturday at 6 p.m.
Wait, I thought that was at Canisius.
It may be at Canisius. I'm sorry.
Let's check this.
Which Saturday?
The Saturday right after Thanksgiving.
In 8 days.
Oh, perfect.
Let's see. Yeah, no, that's at Canisius.
So that's a big commute. Right? It's not in Amherst. It's in the city of Buffalo.
Even closer.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, interesting. We'll see how Halkovag has got the boys playing. We respect a winner in this bill. And speaking of which,
big fan of the show, by the way.
Big fan of the show. Big supporter. Coach GH, as he is on for GH3, I think. But speaking of winners, we do have some Banditos on the horizon. 8 days away from that as well.
Finally getting to hang that third back-to-back banner.
To back. For sure. They should have like 100 chiropractors for the ceremony for sure.
I mean, that's going to be a sellout. Got to be, right?
You'd have to think. Again, it's always weird in that Thanksgiving we get like things like that, so we'll see. But, sometimes things get crazy. Speaking of crazy, I sent you guys this tweet, and I told you I didn't know if it was real. We've had time to review it, so I'm asking you guys a question from what you've seen out there. Allegedly, Did UTEP make some kind of transaction with the cartel? They're saying they took cartel money. If you don't remember, by the way, HSBC as a bank did something like similar about like 10 years ago, and they almost went out of business. Well, not almost went out of business. They had to pay like $5 billion back. But yeah, like UTEP with the cartel, I couldn't tell if this is real. The one thing that is real in the college football sphere is tomorrow's Rice game at North Texas. Slick?
Free beer for students. Nothing could go wrong.
Every GIF or response is just like, nothing could go wrong. I mean, this is unbelievable. In 2025, Don?
Well, I think there's probably something in place where if you're like visibly intoxicated, they're going to cut you out. Yeah, exactly.
And we've been around,
but they're not making money, nor other bars.
True.
They're like,
it's probably
fuck it.
It's probably all Pabst Blue Ribbon.
And I'm sorry, but we've all been around people who could be walking zombies, and they still kind of like look like they're like with it. You know what I mean? Like this, especially with beer.
Is that person?
I think it's more evident when it's like hard alcohol. Like I'm just saying from experience.
Is that person in the room with us right now?
No, the person's not in the room. Talking about my significagain other.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I keep a pretty good poker face.
Yes, but again, like all those screenshots were crazy.
I saw a statistic recently that said millennials aren't drinking as much alcohol as years past. So maybe that's Rice just trying to get the students back on the booze cruise.
I like it. It's time to set sail.
Shipwreck.
But UTEP, that story was fake. I did Google it. And the only news stories out is that it's a fake story, and the FBI apparently refused to respond to clearly fake story.
Okay. That's insane because the FBI wants to get under anything and everything these days. So.
Yeah.
Well, every response is that the cartel couldn't afford like a better program.
Yeah, I think it was just someone that's rivals with UTEP that wanted them investigated by the FBI.
I want no smoke with any of it. UTEP or the cartel, all respect to those programs. Okay,
yeah,
that's all I'm saying. Yes. Predictions with conviction. We all lost last week because we all blindly followed Don. Any thoughts?
Yeah. I got a winner this week.
Okay.
I'm turning the page. It's one that
don't sound too
you
confident.
hate it. No, you love it because you hate it. It's Virginia Tech plus 18.5 hosting Miami. James Franklin in the house. New coach has something to
for sure. What did I say the other day? I can't stand Miami. I think they're absolute frauds. They are playing a little bit better. But yeah, oh my God, are you kidding me?
New coach has something to prove.
Sandman with James Franklin on the sideline bombing.
Yeah, that's a tough place. That's a tough place to play. 18.5 points.
That's way too many against Miami. And Virginia Tech's been playing well too.
Yeah.
Now I know we don't dabble in this. If I was really being safe, I think I might play the first half. Just because you never know what happens. I feel like they're going to get the boost big time in the first half.
Yeah, you probably got like 9 in the first half.
That's what I'm saying, 8, 9. Whether it falls to
it's
the second
10.5 actually first half.
God, give it to me.
That might be the play.
Yeah,
it's juicier at minus 122, but that's not that juice.
Oh, I'm playing the juice.
Yeah.
Little juice never hurt.
But that's what I love. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, are we riding with Don until he gets us a win?
Yeah,
sure.
Slick doesn't want to have to make a
hop
pick
on,
2-8.
boys. Get on my back. I'm gonna take you to the promised land.
Take you to the promised land. Listen, once we get to the promised land, we will get us updated on the punishments of it all. We're trying to work it out, folks. There's a lot going on, as you understand. It's a misery Friday. Please don't make it any more miserable. I'm sorry. I'm just looking this up as we pull up our fundraising Friday initiative.
Yeah.
Shout out Fundraising Friday. The Kroom Photos Foundation tomorrow. Meat raffle at Knights of Columbus, 261 South Legion Drive. Why am I bringing this up to you for an event tomorrow? Still seats, still tables available. Follow up at Kroom Photos to get involved. Meat. It's a Western New York tradition unlike any other. I'm just thinking about all the amazing meat raffles we've been to. It's been a great time. Speaking of Friday flashbacks, we got a couple. First, why so serious? 15 years ago today.
The moment that made him all
shot
him from here to the stratosphere.
Yeah, that was really he had some touchdown catches before that. He has that was when he was like, oh my God, this guy, like, I think even Chan Gailey realized that day, like, oh my God, I got to start scheming around this guy. Because from the rest of his career, it was the fly guy. It was absolutely. And also, not to sound crazy, the 2010 Bills started, I want to say 0-8, 0-9, 0-10. They had only gotten their first win a week before in 2010, which was 15 years ago. This end of the year really fueled up 2011, where they started 4-0.
Yep.
Then they got some injuries and everything. So the Bills, they were almost there at that point. It would have been cool.
That
but
2011 team was fun to watch.
A lot of fun to watch, for sure. Sabres, we had some fun to watch 7 years ago today, Slick.
Oh, yeah. This caught me off guard with seeing Jeff Skinner in the navy blue, but came back, or 4 goals in the first period.
In the first period on Thanksgiving Eve. So you know that place was rocking.
Buzzing, not only for that, en route to win their 7th straight game. Thanksgiving Eve, 7-game win streak. I want to say that was a sold-out KeyBank Center, and it was absolutely buzzing. There was something about that 10-game win streak, but we all know how that season ended. So, yeah. Do
we have any other flashbacks? I know we don't want to bask too much in the prop up of it. Feel good. We got any music flashbacks?
We do. So,
Perfect.
1983, Michael Jackson's 14-minute version of Thriller, the video premieres. So that's fun. Kind of wild that it premiered like a month after Halloween, but
was that like production? Probably just like that. Like they went over. It's after midnight. The file still hasn't gone and compressed.
Yeah, there was
they like that one in the production studio.
Bit rates were pretty slow in 1983, I think.
Oh my God, can you imagine Michael over your shoulder like, it's October 30th, like produce it? For sure. That would be a train wreck for certain. But we were talking about Thriller. That was kind of like, it was Video Killed the Radio Star, but then Thriller was like the music videos are like the new standard, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're doing a big song.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, I think, like the first one shown on MTV or something like that.
Okay.
Or,
I know it was the Video Killed the Radio Star was somewhere, but yes, for sure.
Oh my gosh. This day in 2010, Survivor Series in Miami, WWE stipulation match. Orton wins because Cena was fired. And then he comes back a month later in a similar build as Juan Cena.
Yeah.
You didn't expect that one, did you?
That was during the stretch where they probably main evented 12 out of 15 events. Cena and Orton. Yeah. It was back and forth into eventually Daniel Bryan emerging, CM Punk for sure getting those shots. That was why, like, imagine why you'd get frustrated if you were a 2010 WWE superstar.
Probably the whole reason the Cena sucks fans
the brass
about.
ring, it doesn't even exist. Like, it's just you're either Orton or Cena. Like, it was crazy. So it was a little bit of a train wreck storyline telling there. Speaking of train wreck, we got the train wreck tracker. I mean, I'm sorry. I just feel like this is either Joe Brady or Terry Pagula at this point.
Yeah, I think
LeBron's off. He came back, put up 11 with 12 assists.
He's done his part. He made himself safe.
Yeah, so we're crossing him off
for now.
NCAA, their stock is going down. We need a stock up and down graphic with all these guys like crossing. I'm gonna get our team on that. But yeah, Joe Brady and Terry are skyrocketing.
Yeah, they're in a 2-horse race.
Yeah, they're really taking over.
And maybe Terry can take some load off if the Sabres get a big win tonight. Who knows?
Yeah, speaking of which, NG3, I'm still depressed. Give me some hope, please. Well, the Sabres play tonight. Drink the Kool-Aid, buddy. Drink the Kool-Aid with me, buddy.
Bottom line, this is what I would say, is that there's nothing worse than when your teams lose and they're not playing again, because then you just have to stew with it. That's what we have to do with the Bills for literally the next 11 days. Yeah. By the way, yeah. Oh, do you give a shit about the Colts-Chiefs game now? Do you give a shit about the Patriots-Bengals? Nope. Don't care, because my team just dropped a bunch of eggs. Absolutely. Okay, stay tuned. We are just a minute or two away from our pop culture correspondent, Nick, joining with us. But first, Don, it is time to crash out.
Yep, let's get after it.
Folks, it's the Trainwreck Sports Crash Out line.
No good, rotten, four-flushing lowlife. I don't know who the you are, but you have no idea what you're doing. Diddly diddly, hell, diddly ding dong crap! Not the beast!
pray to the God of skinny punks that this wind doesn't pick up, because I'll come over there and jam an oar up your...
So, yeah, lines were pretty bare after Sunday, but they really exploded last night.
I mean, if you had it was going parabolic.
Yeah, so we got a couple texts. Let's start with the text. Here we got this one. We got, is the script to have the Bills' last game this season, the Red Helmet Jets game at the end of the season?
No.
Squeak in the last wild card spot. Don't host a playoff game so the wrecking ball can come in a month early on the Ralph. Or is Josh in a Freaky Friday scenario where he switches bodies with the QB he is playing against? Go
we may
Bills.
have to put that one in the conspiracy corner.
Yeah, Justin from the Red Helmet trailer in Twin Oaks. He didn't want to be anonymous. He wants credit for that one.
We want continued correspondence from the same people. Well, you know, we got another regular coming back.
Shout out Justin
later.
in the red trailer, whether he knows it or not. Tailgates next to
we
our
got
bus
this
every week.
Now buckle up. We have another text message. This is a long one. I don't even know if you're going to be able to read it.
It's a scroll job. Okay. Yep.
This is paragraphs on paragraphs.
What is this, a CVS receipt?
Oh, my goodness.
What I don't understand about the Bills is how badly we play down to our opponent. We play the Ravens and Chiefs and come to play locked in, and then we play the Dolphins and Falcons. Absolutely shit the bed.
I'll take over halfway through.
I can't take it anymore with playing down to our competition. Yes, the Texans defense was very good, but with the opportunities we got, I don't understand how we not block for 3-4 seconds to deliver on at least one turnover on downs. Go.
And the defense allowing Davis Mills, who couldn't even score points against Buffalo last time he played them, drive down the field several times at his own will and complete passes to open receivers is ridiculous. The best part is 7-4 isn't even a bad record. That does make this all the more miserable. And we still have a fair shot in the eyes of millions of people who watch football to make something happen in the playoffs. It's just the fact that every loss, when it is 100% preventable, 3 turnovers every loss. Come on, I agree. Going into last night, you just needed to not lose the turnover battle. Now, again, it's easier to say when Josh Allen's literally under duress every 2 seconds. But this guy hit the nail on the head with a lot of stuff. I mean, the inconsistency makes you think this Bills team can't get it done, for sure. I mean, you have Josh Allen. You have a defense that can play well, but there's just so much inconsistency. This guy hit it on the head. Or she hit it on the head.
Yeah, she hit it. And then we got 2 calls.
Okay.
Let's hit up the first one. Also, I will say before we go into this, luckily, we had it in our budget to buy more beeps. We needed a lot more beeps. We used them up all last week.
We scraped some pennies from under the couch cushions.
Folks, keep calling in because we're spending these beeps on you. So, yeah, here we go.
The actual is the Bills. What the why do people get hurt? Why can't
It's a great
the
question.
refs just love us for once?
Also a great question.
What do we need to pay them? We've raised millions for the Patricia Allen Fund. Let's raise millions to pay off these fucking refs. Because what the Oh. Prater, why are you kicking like Bass?
Oh, no.
This is horrible.
It's the beginning of the end for Prater there.
This is horrible.
Catching strays.
And Josh Allen,
Uh-oh.
roll the yips away. Listen to your
Oh, no.
to calm the F down. So calm the F down. Grow up.
I love
We'll
how
give him a beer
she's...
on the sideline. He'll be fine. A beer and a Zim.
Can you imagine a beer and a Zim? A beer and a Zim might be the ultimate tweak we need.
Pop the beer, go out there and you're fine. Oh my gosh, he needs to get his together.
That's what I'm telling you. Amidst these craziness, that's a gem. If Josh could get one like Labatt and a Zin at like the middle of the third quarter, I feel like we'd be playing great. Maybe middle of second.
Yeah, maybe 2 beers, whatever it takes. Also, I love
3 beers.
And then I had a tequila soda. I love how they said like calm the F down after saying fuck over and over and over. Sorry, intern, you might need to bleep me on the fly, but
well, we the live bleeps are fine. So, and then got a call from our good old friend Mendez calling into the show. Mendez, we love you, bud. Keep calling.
Mendez, we got something for you coming on the way.
The Mendez line.
We have a gift for you that so hop in our DMs and send us your address. We're gonna send you something real nice and out of appreciation.
Keep calling. They're awesome.
Here we go.
So what's up? It's Mendez from Albany again, calling to say that Joe Brady and Adam Henry should be working at the Albany County Jail mess hall. I will not discuss anything further than that. but I'm sure there will be an opening position for them to work there, and they should be sent there immediately.
No.
Dreamboy, I with you heavy, man. Just wanted to say that. Ryan Vandermark, your time to shine is coming up, boy. Them up, bro.
Us.
Them up. You got this, man. Going forward, I'm so fucking pissed. My fucking weekend's ruined. Thanksgiving's fucking ruined.
It is ruined.
Go Bills.
I love how everyone, no matter how mad everyone gets, they always end with the Go Bills at the end.
Do you have a cousin named Mendez?
I don't. He's just a fan. Thank you, Mendez. We fuck with you heavy here at Trainwreck today. So,
well, listen, just like Mendez knows, and some of these crash out callers know, you need to end it on a good note. Huge shout out for everyone crashing out on our line.
Yep. Call 716-226-6263, and you can be featured on the show. If you want to keep your number anonymous, though we keep all numbers anonymous, you can throw a *67 before that number, and it will be private. Shoot us a text, too. They're always open. Phones never close, and you'll get on our show. So thanks for everyone that called in, and thanks to everyone that's going to call in.
Shout out, everyone. And like they said, the crash outers, the callers in, they know you need to end on a good note or give a good nugget, and that's exactly what we got here with our guy, pop culture correspondent Nick. He's in the studio. He's ready to rock.
Hello.
Listen, we need a reprieve from these sports boys. It's been too many L's, and even though there is an L in pop culture, I'm ready to dive into it. Nick P, what do we got for this week, and what are we diving into in the weekend?
So I'll tell you who did not take an L this week. Robert Irwin.
Yes,
in
yes,
DeWitt.
yes. I'm taking all my fan allegiance and I'm moving it into Robert Irwin stock for the next week.
I could be in the worst pissy mood, and a smile from Robert Irwin and a good A-mate would just put me in a totally different place.
Right, absolutely. He takes after his father like that.
Indeed.
But no, Dancing with the Stars, very good week. Whitney Leavitt went home. I don't know if you remember me coming on this show and bitching about Whitney Leavitt for 2 weeks straight. Again, I think it's ridiculous to go on Dancing with the Stars with prior dance experience, and I also just found her kind of annoying, so I'm thrilled with that. So we have some finalists. We've got Robert Irwin. We've got Alex Earl. We've got Dylan Efron, as I predicted last week. And we've got Jordan Childs, who's not someone we've spoken about a lot, but she is a gymnast. I think she's been an underrated star all season. The more I think about it, she's doing really, really well. I'm excited to see what she pulls out.
Gymnasts and athletes always tend to do pretty well because it's the choreography of it all, right? Like they're used to physically exerting themselves, their movements. They tend to always translate. Take me back real quick on the Dylan Efron of it all. I know you said you kind of were predicting that. Was that because of the ABC push we were kind of talking about, or is this on his own merit?
I think it comes from him doing really, really well last week. So he was doing fine before. Last week, I think he won over a lot of people. And also, Zac Efron just posted a blank Instagram story, just like a with a wall of text. Hey, vote, text Dylan to the number.
What? Give me odds. We love odds on the show, whether it's Polymarket. What is the odds of Zac Efron being at the finals next week? Because you said he hasn't shown up yet, and that's been a big sub-storyline.
I don't know, man. I'd say maybe like sub 50%.
So like a 1 in 3 shot. In 1 in 3 scenarios, Zac Efron's there next week.
Absolutely. Zac Efron, I don't want to say he's booked and busy. I don't know if he's done anything huge lately. I remember he was in like the Amazon movie with John Cena.
Yeah, he's had a couple projects. It seems like the last 4 or 5 years, Zac Efron's been doing kind of more of what Zac Efron wants to do. Right, as long as he's happy, I'm fucking with that for sure. This could be a great cheap pop situation though for Dylan Efron. Are you kidding me?
God, easy, dude.
And like you get a Zac Efron like prop pop or something. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, or like they rip down a curtain and then there he is.
But again, I don't expect Alex Earl or Bobby I to go away, quietly.
I still got Bobby I winning the whole thing.
Okay.
So sorry,
you're good. You've been on those 3 stars basically this whole ride, and now here we are in the finals.
So predictions with convictions. I got Robert winning the whole thing.
Let's go.
Wow.
Let's go.
I love that. Locking that in. All right. What else are we locking in for the weekend? I know there's been a ton going on.
So Wicked for Good is finally coming out.
It is now.
In theaters today. Be going with Liz M and producer Rachel next week to see it. Ariana Grande taking a stand. So Cynthia Erivo has been on the red carpet, but they announced she would not be speaking or doing interviews because she contracted laryngitis.
Yes. She has acute laryngitis for the red carpet.
Oh, there's nothing cute about it.
It wasn't very cute. So Ariana Grande, in her infinite wisdom, says, you know what? I'm going to take a stand against laryngitis. I won't be speaking on the red carpet either.
I kind of see where she's coming from.
I think this is a managerial agent reaction to the backlash of the ridiculous campaign that the two of them ran in the first movie.
This is their run the last 18 months.
They were the queens of cringe. They were queens of cringe. Can we call it that?
Is there any equivalent throughout pop culture history, like a multi-movie thing where, like, I'm trying to think of like just where two people have just been
the level of codependency
roughshod over like the publicity of it all?
Good question. No,
that's what I'm saying. This is legitimately unprecedented, and you have Jeff Goldblum in the middle of it all, probably stirring the drink.
Yeah.
I feel like Jeff Goldblum makes a strong drink too.
Very strong cocktail.
Absolutely. Yeah.
No, but Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo, I kind of see where Ariana's coming from. I guess like if your co-star isn't talking, you don't want to do all the talking. Like, take it away.
You don't want to have to do all the talking, and
Certainly.
two, like, I bet you the PR people are like, you might sound like egotistical if you're the only one talking about yourself, and it's like a sacrifice move. I get it. It's just very funny.
That's the way I would have if I was making the announcement. Be like, hey, I don't want to like steal Cynthia's moment from her, so I'm also going to stay silent. The way she phrased it, like, I'm in solidarity against laryngitis. Effing insane.
Insane.
To me, what a weird thing. It sounds like it's a cop out, right?
She literally, it's definitely a cop out. She actually said, "I'm taking a stand against laryngitis."
Crazier, her taking the stand or licking the donut that one time.
Licking the donut. For sure, because she was licking the donut and say, "I hate America."
Do you remember her licking the donut?
This was like 2016ish. Maybe
we're not even going to get into the patriotism of it all. It was in a bakery and licked the donut.
Yes.
Imagine if she did that.
Put it back.
She did not buy the donut.
Imagine if she did that in 2020.
Crazy.
I mean, there's probably a line of guys out the door that are like, "Give me that donut."
Probably. I would argue
if you had sold that donut, you're doing at least 6 figures.
I would argue there's probably someone by the name of Cynthia Erivo saying, "Please give me that donut."
Oh my God, that's fair. Anyone could want that for sure. I'm just saying it's a marketable item that people no doubt want. As we close the book on the Ariana, Cynthia Erivo, Wicked. Any final notes on that? Because that has just been a storm.
Why did she do that real quick? Why did she? What was she trying to prove?
A moment of just the complete silliness and ridiculousness. That's all. There was no.
Do you remember?
There was no long-term game.
Do you remember last week when I came on the show and we were talking about the death of the penny? And I said Liz M has eaten a penny every week. I was lying about that. Yeah. No idea where that came from. Same type of deal.
So you're lying about the donut?
No, the donut happened.
Oh,
it's just a silly joke, man.
Yeah, man.
It's just a silly, fun joke.
No, but literally for no reason, like the donut, and probably got like so much backlash for months. It was crazy. All right, what else we got going on?
Hold up. Before we move on from Wicked, I said this in private. I'm putting your feet to the fire Tuesday at Shay's. You and me, brother. Let's go.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go. Who wants to come?
I love it.
I'm looking at seats right now. We could buy out a whole row.
Wait, it's at Shay's?
It's at Shay's.
Let's get a balcony, dude.
Let's get the balcony.
Like one of the side ones, if we can get those.
Why do you want to hide up there? What are you trying to do on the side?
Section.
Okay.
Why do you need a private section?
Show,
all right.
Because
we're the shit.
You are the shit.
Speaking of private show being the shit, who else thinks of the shit? What else is going on as we get into the weekend here? What's grinding your gears?
Zach, I hate to be the one to tell you this.
Oh no.
I don't know if you've heard about this.
Oh no.
There is a man stuck on an island.
What is going on with this guy stuck on the island? Can someone figure this out?
He's so full of shit. So there's this guy on Twitter. His name is Willie Bates.
This is an amazing media campaign.
Yes.
I don't know what it's for, but they are A+.
He's just been like posting all these grainy videos from this island off the coast of Argentina. It's like, I'm stuck. I'm using like a solar charger, I'm catching lobsters and all this shit. I looked into him. This has been going on since mid-October.
2 months? Yeah, like a month and a half.
He's really committed to the bet.
Very.
He's so full of shit.
Yeah,
I looked up William Bates. He did like a prison escape campaign.
That was the same guy.
It was the same guy.
I will give it. This guy's bits are fucking incredible.
Because he's living them. The thing that I will say is that this guy perfectly capitalized on the check this guy's like bio situation, because so many people are quote tweeting.
Oh my God! Look at this
pin tweet. Real until I checked his bio. His bio was just like, I've been lost on an island in Argentina for 40
Look at
days.
this. What is he?
The funniest part about this video is the other guy, which, by the way, have you seen? There's another guy on this said island tweeting back at him.
Yes,
they found like a treasure map. Did you see them find the treasure map?
When I saw this, I thought this was like preparing for like a movie
Yes,
trailer
this is
drop.
Don't get it
this is
twisted.
marketing.
There
This
is
is
a
marketing.
there is an end game with the
It's
market
probably
here
like
for
a
sure.
shitty meme coin or something.
I don't know what it is. I like to imagine in my
Island
heart of
coin.
hearts that he is just fucking doing this. I'm
Dude,
so sorry.
go down. I swear they said something about like treasure coin.
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, dude, this would be genius, right? Because he says, I have 1,000 treasure coin on the island, but it's only worth a millicent. We need to get it up to $1 so I can get a flight out of here.
I think that's what they're doing. Because
Okay.
I saw
Like,
something
my
about
thing,
treasure
like,
coin. By the way, yeah, treasure map. You give it all away right there.
I made up the term millicent, by the
This
way.
is crazy.
I figured
It's
that
just
wasn't a real
such clear bullshit because if
But
the
that's
guy,
why it's great that it has 25 million
the
views.
guy is stranded on an island and he's tweeting about it instead of
Wait,
like,
was that
I don't
him?
know, calling somebody.
Did go back up? Was
No.
that him?
No, that's just streamers. He's got time to retweet streamers talking about him.
Go
I
down,
love that.
Go down. What's the one help we got shipwrecked? Help me, step bro. What is that?
Here we go.
That was crazy.
Dude, no way. He's literally in the water.
Yeah.
They got a light stick too. The funniest part about that first video when he rocks up on the shore, he's on his back
Yeah.
and decided to start filming, and then whether it's a phone, GoPro, I don't know, whatever.
All right, that's
The
enough
other
of
guy
that.
comes up, looks at whatever filming device it is, and goes, "What is that?"
Yes.
I
Like,
love
what
it.
the hell do you mean? What is that? It's
But perfectly played out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I
right.
don't even know,
Alright.
man.
Perfectly
Very-
played out. We got, man, anything else?
I just want to close out the segment
Yeah.
with some movie news.
Thank you.
So, Mummy 4 coming out. Brendan Fraser returning.
Thank
Fuck
God.
yes,
And
yes.
I got to jump in because I do know a little bit about this.
I
We're going
figured
with
you
Brendan
did.
Fraser, and her name is escaping me. Rachel Weisz, absolute stud, absolute dominator. And we're also choosing to disregard Mummy 3 in the lore of this Mummy 4 sequel.
So it would seem.
That's outstanding because Mummy 1 and 2 are classics.
I love it when movies like run on for a long time and they start like making bullshit sequels and they say, by the way, just kidding. They did it with like the Halloween franchise and everything.
Yep. This is outside that verse. Yes, like,
I love
it's so funny. Yes. So listen, Brendan Fraser's on an absolute heater.
He is.
So anyway, we can get him back on our screen.
He was actually just dissing. They were gonna make what's her name? A Batgirl movie.
Oh,
So they
I
had
saw
Brendan
that.
Fraser in it. They had Michael Keaton back as Batman, and like J.K. Simmons was going to be Commissioner Gordon. They filmed the entire thing, and then they scrapped it for a tax write-off. And
Yes, that was
it's
Batgirl,
just
right? Yep.
never going to see the light of day. And he's
Batgirl?
like, yes,
Yeah,
Batgirl.
sorry,
Yeah.
I missed the. But yes, I mean, again, the idea that taking Brendan Fraser off our screen in the last 5 years was ever a good decision is crazy
Ridiculous.
because this man is on a heater. And he's
You know, it
like,
was a phenomenal decision, though. I'm so sorry.
no, you're good.
Knives Out. We're doing another Knives Out.
Are you
we are.
serious?
Yes. So Knives Out is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Who's going to be the
too.
add-ons? Or
So-
who's going to be this cast?
Obviously, Daniel Craig's back
Yeah.
as Benoit Blanc. We've got Miles O'Connor, Priest. We've got Jeremy Renner. We've got Josh Brolin.
Jeremy
Glenn
Renner?
Close,
Renner and Brolin.
Yes.
Wow.
And Thomas Hayden Church.
Okay,
And there's-
THC.
Someone else who's escaping me right
What
now.
did you like better, the original or Glass Onion?
So apparently, some people didn't love Glass Onion. I liked it. I still think the original is king.
I like the original better, but I really
sure.
liked how the second was done.
Yes.
Can I
It
tell you?
was-
Can I
and
give
the
you?
original's ending was better.
Can I give you
The
guys
Glass
my
Onion ending
opinion?
was it's kind of like a not a letdown, but a let up.
They were exactly like Ocean's 11 and Ocean's 12, where I think everyone agrees Ocean's 11 was better, but Ocean's 12 did a lot of cool things in the
Yes.
niche to make it a
I
good
really-
movie and a unique sequel, which is what Glass Onion
I really
did.
respect what they did with Glass Onion.
Wait, in
but-
Glass Onion, when Blanc solves it like 23 minutes in, and Edward Norton just looks like he wants to cry.
Yes.
Like just an
Oh,
outstanding
that was
scene.
funny. But also, you as the consumer are like, "What the fuck?"
Exactly.
So, something I'm really wondering about. So Jeremy Renner plays a role, like an actual role, a character in the new movie. But if you watch Glass Onion, it's actually a major plot point. They're putting Jeremy Renner branded hot sauce in their eyes. So I wonder, like, is that just
was it actually? Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
I forgot.
I-
all
I-
about
Okay, so
I'll
he's
see how they
playing
address
Jeremy
that.
Renner in 3 then.
No, I think he's playing like an actual
No,
character.
he has to play Jeremy Renner.
I
Did
think it'd be
does
hysterical if he
actually
did.
cook, or was that just the hot sauce because of the bear?
I don't actually know.
Jeremy Renner has had one of the craziest decades that anyone's ever
Right,
had.
real,
so
man.
it's funny because Jeremy Renner was on like a 6-month hot streak in 2011, and
Hotter
Marvel's
than
like,
anything.
Marvel's like, let's cast this guy, and then they had to follow through to the bitter end.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to be in the next Avengers. I don't know if I care, but
They kind of half wrote him off, but then he also had the car incident where
Yes,
like
he
the
got
snowplow
shredded by a
incident.
snowplow,
and then he
and
said he
stopped-
got lowball contract offers. He's like, "What do you think I am, half the man?" Because I
Yes.
got hit by a snowplow. It's like,
so he's just
wow, like, that's
on
kind
an
of crazy.
insane upward
So again,
trajectory.
when it comes to pop culture, things get crazy with Jeremy Renner. You had something over there? I'm sorry.
No.
Okay. Well, hey, things have gotten
I'm
crazy here on
listening and I'm
Trainwreck
learning.
today. Huge shout out to everyone in the pressure booth. Any final thoughts before we sign off today, boys?
I'm just so thrilled to be here.
Invest in treasure coin.
Yeah, treasure coin.
Yeah,
we are buying treasure coin and we are taking down the Blackhawks tonight.
We're taking down the Blackhawks.
Go Bobby
Listen, it's Friday, okay? We have 3 days to get as drunk as possible to responsibly forget about all this.
So
I'm taking advantage of that.
Don, you know what the best way?
The lights might be on. Nobody might be home. I'm just letting you know.
You know what the best way? You know what the best way to get as drunk as possible this weekend would be? To celebrate the release of Wicked for Good. You can go get the Wicked margaritas at Chili's. I hear they'll have you defying gravity.
Oh, I'm ready to be floating after a couple margs and after a couple Sabres beer swords. So yeah, hopefully you if you partake, do it so responsibly, and let's just have a good weekend, guys. You know,
and
seriously,
we can start.
No Bills Sunday. Enjoy the day off. You know?
And there's only one way to have a good weekend, and that's to start with
a good day now.